Yayo just revealed who really snitched on Yella Beezy, and the name he dropped has people side-eyeing. If what he's saying is true, this could be the final nail in the coffin for Yella Beezy's case. Let's get into it. So Tony Yayo is now accusing Cowan White of snitching on Yella Beezy in connection to the killing of Mo3. And as you might already know, rumors have been flying for a while about a man called Devin Brown who allegedly sold out Mo3's location to Yella Beezy, all because Mo3 was messing around with his girl. Then Cowan White allegedly took the hit on him. The wildest part, people have already been accusing this same guy of snitching, and now Tony Yayo is basically saying that's BS.
Dude that's locked up is saying that that's not him. I don't know how real it is. You can look it up.
Well, he's saying that he's not the one who's cooperating?
I'm not sure, but
he's saying Yella Beezy is not.
He's saying that he didn't do it. That's what he's saying.
That who didn't do it?
According to Tony Yayo, it's been Cowan White all along. Yeah, the same guy Yella Beezy allegedly paid $40,000. And what's crazy is, even though Cowan has been out here swearing on his life that he's not gonna snitch on nobody, his actions behind bars have been saying the complete opposite. Like, how are you in jail going from one podcast to another, hopping on live streams and running your mouth about a crime that's literally still being argued in court? Make it make sense. If that doesn't scream rat, then I don't know what does.
You just seen him document saying he said he didn't do it, right?
Right.
Why are you even talking about an open case if you on trial? If that's real.
Well, he's not on trial. He's in jail.
Well, he's in jail, but he's going to eventually have to go to court or whatever, testify or whatever he's doing.
And what is it with people committing crimes then hopping online to talk about the case like the feds don't know how Wi-Fi works? Like, hello, the internet isn't some secret clubhouse. And that's exactly Tony Yayo's point in all this. Because if you're going to be out here doing dirt, at least be smart enough to stay off your phone. But no, it's like clout comes first, freedom second. Honestly, this needs to be a whole crash course taught on the streets. How not to incriminate yourself 101. Now, Cowan White didn't even need to name drop Yella Beezy outright, because during a jail phone call, he straight up admitted that he was paid over $40,000 to unalive Mo3. That was him basically confirming everything the police already knew. But it gets worse. Before this all went down, Cowan White was out here boldly talking about how he'd be home in a couple of months, claiming he wasn't the one who shot Mo3.
But wait a minute, but people think you the person that killed Mo3, man. They think you did it.
While people were still processing that delusion, he flipped the script and said he wasn't coming back at all, thanks to all the evidence the police had on him. That right there was all anyone needed to know. Cowan White had started cooperating with the feds.
Yeah.
So
it's over with, though. It's over with for sure, though. But you know, what it is, man. It's life.
What you mean it's over with for you, or what you mean is like what you think you still coming home?
Oh, that's over with.
Oh, that's over with.
I mean, once people start talking too much like this, you already know they're snitching real bad. Let's be real. Cowan White is facing life behind bars right now. And who's honestly trying to sit in jail for all that time? At some point, the pressure gets to you. And it's looking like Cowan's caving in. A lot of people have been weighing in on this whole situation. And some believe Cowan White, the alleged shooter, isn't the one snitching. One user even said, the dude who killed Mo3 is not telling. It's another guy who's involved that's telling. So now it's a game of who is really talking. Because the story's definitely not as simple as it seems. But let's be real, whether it's Devin Brown, the guy whose girl Mo3 was messing with, or Cowan White who's telling Cowan still needs to get off these podcasts, cause clout is a real drug these days. Now, I want to hear from y'all. Do you think Cowan White is the real snitch here, or is it Devin Brown? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that follow button so you never miss out on more juicy celebrity gossip like this. Tay-K just had a full-blown meltdown after finding out his own girl turned on him and snitched in court. The same girl who was riding for him, holding him down while he's locked up, is now testifying against him. And let's just say, Tay did not take that well. You probably would have felt the same way if you too just took the biggest L of your life. And it's not even from the system directly. His ex-girlfriend, Joanna Reyes, just hit the courtroom and put it all out there. We're talking full-on testimony, naming names, and walking the jury through the night of that 2017 like she was reading a diary entry. And yeah, she said Tay-K pulled the trigger.
I was just going back and forth really quickly. And then Mark kicked the windshield and Tay-K opened the door and shot him.
Now, to be fair, there's no footage of Tay-K wilding out or causing a scene in the courtroom, but let's not pretend this didn't hit him hard. This isn't just another witness. This is someone who was close. And when you're already doing 55 years for another The last thing you want to hear is your ex saying, yeah, he shot him, and then high-fived Jalen Bell after like it was nothing.
They were kind of going back and forth, and then Jalen applauded him and gave him a high five, and they high-fived each other, and Jalen said he caught your first body.
Joanna wasn't just some side character in this case. She was actually the getaway driver during the attempted robbery that led to the death of Mark Saldivar. But, as things go in criminal cases, she decided to cooperate. Joanna copped a plea deal, 10 years probation in exchange for her testimony. No prison, no capital charge, just straight up probation, all because she agreed to snitch. And now Tay-K's whole case is in a chokehold because of it. Tay-K was shook. Think about it. Your ex just sat in front of a judge and jury and told them you caught your first body like it was a badge of honor. And she's walking away with probation while you're looking at life without parole. That's pressure. And Tay-K's legal team knows it. They tried to discredit her, saying she lied to police at first because she was scared. But the truth is, that doesn't erase what she just told the court under oath. Joanna's decision to testify hits different because it goes against that whole no snitching mentality that's so heavy in hip-hop, especially in Tay-K's world. Remember, this is the same dude who dropped The Race while literally on the run from the law. He's built a whole image around not folding, not ratting, not bending under pressure. But now, that same code of silence might cost him everything.
This man over here was sitting with that gun. He leans out, he shoots Mark through the shoulder.
And Joanna isn't the only one cooperating. The prosecution's case is stacking up. Jalen Bell and Jeremiah Rodriguez might be taking the stand too one of these upcoming days. But Joanna's testimony might be all that it takes to prove Tay was the dude behind the trigger. And the fact that he celebrated after paints a whole different picture in the jury's eyes. No more doubt. No more wrong place, wrong time. Just cold-blooded intent. Some folks say Joanna did what she had to do, that she's not really a snitch if she was being used and left to take the fall. Others say she broke the code, plain and simple. Right now, the jury is still deliberating. But let's be real, Joanna's testimony might have been the nail in the coffin. This case is about more than crime. It's about loyalty, survival, and how fast people flip when the pressure gets real. And Tay-K, he might have just learned that the hard way. Do you think there's a way for Tay-K to still beat this case? Let us know about it down below.